Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at Flareon-GX updated now. Now Flareon-GX when it first came out was kind of like, is it really that good? People tried it out with the Roaring Resolve Charizard, but it turns out now we have Flareon and Vaporeon to make this card a whole lot better. And I think Flareon-GX definitely gets better with Vaporeon and with the other Flareon now because you get 60 extra HP, so you're then essentially giving your Flareon-GX 270 HP. On top of that, we have this Flareon, which then makes your Flareon-GX do 30 more damage, which means now your attacks are doing even more damage and hitting higher numbers, which is really good. So Flareon-GX gets a lot stronger now with its upgrades. So yeah, before we get in the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO pack codes, if you're ever trying to get Cosmic Eclipse code still, and you're trying to get Unified Minds code, and you're trying to get Unbroken Bonds codes, and all that good stuff, head over to Card Cavern TCG. And if you guys did end up using my discount code LDF for the Black Friday Cyber Monday special that they had going on this past weekend at Card Cavern, if you guys use my discount code, I want to thank you guys for that a lot. It does really help. It helps a lot. Card Cavern, a great sponsor, and they do really help out the channel a lot with getting all the stuff I need to make content for you guys. But yeah, shout out to Card Cavern and use my discount code LDF if you get any PTCGO codes over there. Now let's look at the list here. So the deck itself is pretty cool. Again, giving Flareon 30 more damage and 60 more HP makes this card really strong. Again, having 270 HP means it has the same amount of HP as a Mewtwo GX, which is really good, or Mewtwo Tag Team GX, which is really good. And the fact that it only gives up 2 prizes instead of 3 means they gotta go through 3 Flareons to win the game, and that's what we're gonna be trying to do with the deck. Make them go through 3 270 HP Flareons that are hitting very strong. They have a lot of energy acceleration through Fire Crystal and Welder. We can even use Red and Blue to build it up. By the way, I have like 9 Red and Blue decks built right now that all kind of utilize this card really well. And man, I want to drop videos on the decks. I don't want to keep every day have a new Red and Blue deck, but man, there's so many cool combos I have built with this card, by the way. Now, we do play Glaceon-GX in the deck. This is mainly just here for Keldeo. It's not the most perfect counter. Well, it's also here for Mew 3 and, of course, even Fire decks. It's not the most amazing counter to those decks. It's not a good counter to Keldeo in a nutshell. Keldeo just kind of runs everything over at the moment. I couldn't really find any like good tech card that can deal with Keldeo that well. I was maybe thinking of playing like a Power Plane or 2 in this deck, which I guess wouldn't be a bad idea. But really, I think you just kind of have to accept the fact your ADP matchup is miserable. You can still attack with Vaporeon and Flareon, I guess, which is cool and all, but it's not going to really help you in the long run. Now, one of the cool things about this deck is you can play up to 9 different Eevees. Now, we're not going to be playing 9 Eevees because we really actually don't need 9 Eevees. We're going to be playing 4 Eevees, 3 Eevee-GX. I actually don't like this card that much. Well, I do, but I don't. If you start with this card and it gets donked, you just lose 2 prizes off the get-go. It's a terrible feeling. So I actually am only going to be playing 3 Eevee-GXs. I am playing a Ditto, however, which is also pretty cool. But I'd rather prefer to use this Eevee, because this Eevee can actually be powered up through Red and Blue. You can't use Red and Blue with Eevee-GX. I am playing 3 Jirachi for our setup, 1 copy of Dedenne. I'm not playing any Victinis or Ninetales or Reshizards. No other fire surprises. We're just keeping it nice and simple. Now, of course, there's all the other Eeveelutions, and I'm actually still wanting to do videos on all the other Eeveelution GXs that we have right now in Standard. I know Jolteon, this Jolteon deck, I've seen a few videos on using Jolteon GX with the Eeveelutions that we have here with Vaporeon and Flareon, and the other Jolteon, which we also could play in this deck. You could put it in if you want. And we can maybe do something with Leafeon. And of course, Vaporeon and Glaceon could be its own archetype. So yeah, I'm definitely down to revisit these cards down the road. Now, we can actually put the Jolteon in the deck if we really wanted to. Not Jolteon GX, the other Jolteon. That actually takes out a colorless cost in your attack cost. And we probably should. I don't know what to take out, though. There's a lot of time on space for this deck. So the items, we are playing 4 Cherish Balls because it can get us Eevees and Flareons and stuff. It's just 4 Cherish Balls is really good because it's a free way to get an Eevee into play for us. Because you can still use Eevee-GX with Flareon. We got 3 Fire Crystals, of course, to be able to get our energy back. Because one thing with Flareon, you do Bright Flame, then you want a Fire Crystal back 3 energies. 2 copies of Great Catcher, 4 Pokecom in the deck, 1 copy of Switch. Just for the Switch. I want to play more Switches, but tight on space. I am playing a Tag Call. This is just an interchangeable card, but it can get you Red and Blue. It can get you Caitlin Cynthia. you might as well play. It's a free way to get those cards. I got 2 Giant Hearth, 1 Heat Factory. Power Plant also can go in the deck if you're that scared of Keldeo, but sometimes you just got to take the L against it and play against the other matchups that you can beat, like Mewtwo and Fire, that are pretty good. 1 Cynthia, 1 Caitlin Cynthia, 2 Red and Blue, 4 Welder for our supporters, 2 Escape Boards. Choice Helmet can actually be really good in this deck too. It gives Flareon-GX technically 300 HP with the Vaporeon in play. That is really busted. So I would actually recommend trying to figure out a room for Choice Helmet. I am playing 2 units. This can count as both Fire Energy for Flareon and also Water Energy for Vaporeon. And if you want to play Leafeon too. And then we got 10 Fire Energies in the deck to round out the list. But yeah, this is my Flareon updated Evolutions deck. Let's go try it on PTCGO and see it in action. Alright guys, let's go try out the deck here on PTCGO and see how we do against some of these decks on the ladder that ain't ADP, because this deck probably can't beat that because of Keldeo, because Keldeo ruins everything. So we'll see what we're up against here. I saw Fairy and Lightning, so there's a lot of types going on in the deck. So we'll have to see. It could be Gramble actually, which would be kind of funny if it was a Gramble deck. But we'll have to see. Alright, let's see how many Eevees we get in our starting hand here. Only 1. We can't use red and blue with the either. Which kind of sucks. We can Welder to it though. We have 2 energy just in our hand, which is good. Which is fine. I don't really like starting with Eevee-GX because it's such an easy knockout. That's why I actually only played the 3 Eevee-GX. I probably already mentioned this, but like, I just don't like Eevee-GX. I think it's just a bad card. If you start with it, you run the risk of getting 2 prizes given up right off of the get-go. But at least we have a good enough hand to kind of make things work a little bit. Let's see how many more Eevees we can get here. They are playing Gramble, I was correct. We'll see if their list is similar to mine with what they had. They're going to go for an Oak setup here. Getting Blitzel, Duskull, and probably another Snubbull. No, they actually get a Jirachi in play. I can't remember if I played Jirachi in my Gramble deck or not. I think I did. Okay. So we actually run the risk of losing here if we don't get a Pokemon. We might lose the game here if we don't draw a Pokemon, which is pretty bad. Okay, we're still in the game. Alright, we'll Welder to the active. I'm very tempted even to do Joymaker, to be honest with you. There's a Flareon-GX. That's a pretty good hand. So we can actually red and blue to Eevee next turn. Do I just get the Welder back? Just be like, Welder, but like, what other GX attack would I need? I don't think I need any other GX attack. I mean, I don't really see why not. There's nothing really wrong with doing Joymaker. In a matchup like this, we don't need our GX attack, I don't think. Might as well do it. I don't see if that was a misplay or not. I don't see anything wrong with doing Joymaker there. Now let's see if my opponent gets a knockout here. If they do, we are going to be in trouble because that's 2 prizes we give up. That's why I don't like starting with Eevee, guys. It's just, it gets knocked out so easily. You lose 2 prizes off the get-go, and it really hurts your deck. But hopefully Eevee can live so we can put down, well, probably Vaporeon. It's more important than Flareon. Well, I guess Flareon will have, no, it'll have 270 HP, so I actually can't get 2-shot by Gramble. Which is kind of cool. There's a switch. Uh-oh. Did they get it? If they have a Reds challenge, they knock me out. Oh, they don't have it. They're just actually going to make a mess. I don't know if I agree with that, because Mew is probably better cannon fodder. Okay, that's fine. That's actually perfect. Hey, another Eevee. Welcome to the party, buddy. So we'll evolve, and we get to heal all that damage, which is kind of cool. We can definitely put that Vaporeon into play. I guess we'll Welder. See? It's kind of decent. Get the free Welder back. If it wants to play. There we go. Another Eevee. Alright, let's put you down. Since we're not getting knocked out, we might as well keep attaching. And we will go for a Bright Flame knockout. My opponent could have knocked out my Eevee there, which definitely would have been pretty bad. We would have red and blued into another Flareon, though, and knocked him out in return. But it is good that he didn't get the knockout. We'll see if my opponent can retaliate here. Ooh, Wonder's Lab. Good thing we haven't played a single stadium yet. They're probably going to sprint before they do Stellar Wish. Yep. See what they get rid of. Marshadow. Oh, surprised they didn't bench that. Actually, well, I guess they want to bench in more. They need to bench more Snubbles here. That's probably going to get a Snubbull, yep. I think the fact that we're going to take a few prizes before they get damage on me is what's going to be our route to winning this. But they are indeed playing my boy Gramble. I mean, I don't think they really hit a matchup they probably want to see, though, in all honesty. I don't really think it's like the matchup they want to play against. Glaceon would be good here, too, if the Mew wasn't in play, because we could actually snipe the Dust Call. I mean, we could play Jolteon and stuff, but we're going to keep it simple. There's an Escape Board. They're probably going to go into the Mew here. They might even go for Psy Power. They might as well. They can two-shot Flareon if they Psy Power. Nope. Never mind. Alright. So, we will definitely put you in place so we can just knock him out with Heat Stage. Seems good. Red and Blue into another Flareon. Which I might as well do, too. Get rid of these for now. Might as well just get more Flareons into play. We do have... Ooh, we actually priced a few Fire Crystals. Okay, well, Heat Stage it is. And we'll hold the Fire Energy because we don't know what we want to do with it yet. And what's our prize looking like? Another Flareon. So our board stage is looking pretty good. It's just my opponent needs to start attacking me. Alright, they do get double Gramble. Okay, so it's very likely they'll get a knockout. Or not a knockout, they'll get an attack off. They need to get like a Shrine, though, if they really want to get damage on my Flareon here. Because unfortunately for them, Flareon has 270 HP. This is why Flareon-GX gets a lot better. It has so much HP. It does more damage, and it has more HP thanks to Vaporeon. Ooh, they do drop a Fiona on me. It doesn't really matter, though, because we'll go into Flareon here. Ooh, then get rid of Red's challenge. So this is very similar to my list. It's actually probably the exact same list, to be honest with you. Everything kind of fits into place. They can Dust Call, dump their hand, and attack me. Which it looks like they're going to do. And they don't really lose anything too important. Which is good for them. They can all out for 160. Oh no, they two-shot me. For some reason I was thinking they were doing 130. Okay, so... I should have actually put energy on my Flareon. I kind of misplayed there. We're just going to have to pray to get a stadium here if we're going to knock him out. We do get one, that's funny. We actually got the stadium. Kind of feel a little bad, but whatever. Since he's playing my deck, kind of, so it's like, I kind of feel privileged, but not really. Alright, we're in the driver's seat right now. I don't even know if we can lose at this point. Like, this is why Flareon gets better, man. It's just so bulky now. Stuff is going well. My opponent could Great Catcher the Eevee. We could just put Glaceon into play. We might as well. There's really nothing wrong with it. There's a Sprint. See if they can Stellar Wish for a Red's challenge here. I did give him Giant Hearth, which is actually relevant to them because this does let them discard a free card from their hand. They're going to Red. What did they get rid of there? Another Red and Brock. Okay. And they can Giant Hearth that away or play the card wherever it is. Yo, my guy, play that card. Ooh, and it's a reset stamp too. Oh, wow. Okay, well, good. Okay, I was going to say, never mind. He can't bump my stadium anyways, but like I was like, oh, if we don't get energy here, we actually can't knock him out. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. My opponent doesn't have any more things in play. Yeah, this is pretty much like a GG type of scenario. Not really see how my opponent's going to win, but it's all Gucci. We'll put the Escape Board on the Eevee so that he can't Fiona anything, install it. And we'll just knock out the Gramble. And there's last Flareon, which is perfect. Now all we really need to do is get more energy, because we can't knock... Well, I get, like, he could bring in the Fiona, he could bring in the Zip Strike, and I can't knock any of those out next turn. There's Pokecom, putting back Duskull. So yeah, this is pretty much the exact same list as mine. There's no surprises. I don't think I put any like crazy surprise tech cards in the deck that like were like super secret. I'm pretty sure everything was kind of all the same. It was just attack with Gramble, use Marshadow to get rid of Chaotic Swell, to get Shine in place. You one shot the thing, Keldeo GX. I mean, my opponent just kind of hit a bad matchup here because I don't really think this Scramble deck really has a good time against this deck. Well, maybe it does. I guess I guess this deck maybe can beat it. I don't know. What Fairy Charm did he put on? Psychic Fairy Charm. Ooh, he's actually going to let me knock out Duskull, which is a little shot. Well, I guess... I mean, I would have been better off just bringing in Fion there. Okay. Alright, this is actually pretty good. We can knock him out with our first attack, thanks to the other Flareon. We can Fire Crystal back 3 energies. And we can bump the Stadium. I almost forgot to do that. We can even get rid of the red and blue because it's completely useless at this point in case we get stamped again. I don't remember if I played 2 stamps or not. And we can Heat Stage, knock him out. We got... Oh shoot, it's up to 3 fires? I didn't even know that. Go 1, 2, and we can go 1 on there, because why not? Yeah, this is literally game. There's no way my opponent can win at this point. I mean, my Gramble deck definitely is interesting. I mean, the Gramble deck's not really built to play against Flareon and friends, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, if my opponent, you know, after this game runs into ADP, I'm sure he'll be a happy camper. Because that's literally one of the reasons why I like this, why I built the Gramble deck and why I liked it so much, is because it had a decent matchup against ADP. It can actually beat ADP pretty easily. This is the whole reason why I built the deck. And I didn't build it to play against Flareon and Red and Blue and Vaporeon and stuff. I built it for ADP. And even other, like, GX matchups where, like, the opponent's going to be using, like, even stuff like Pika. They're all good. The deck wasn't made to beat... wasn't made to beat Flareon. At this point, it's kind of slow rolling. But the Gramble deck, as you can see, it's playing good for my opponent. My opponent's consistently getting the deck rolling. So, you know, at least the consistency-wise, the deck was there. Alright, does he have the attack? Can he go out in a blaze of glory? Yeah, he does have it. See, the deck played pretty well for him in terms of consistency. It's just, he just kind of hit a matchup that he probably wasn't really expecting. That can happen. That can indeed happen. But we'll give him the well played. You have a good deck. And, hopefully you run into ADP after this so you can kick their butt. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Alright, we'll catch you guys in another match. Alright guys, let's continue on with the deck here. I have taken out a Jirachi, and I've thrown in the Jolteon because why not? I don't really see how much harm Jolteon can cause in here, so we might as well play it. And we'll see what we do. And, oh, we're up against a pure grass deck. Oh, that's a cool deck to hit. Don't know how long my opponent will stay in the game for because Flareon. They might be playing Weak Guard Energy, I guess, which is, I guess, good for them. We'll have to see. We do win the coin flip, which is cool. We do get a Jirachi start. Not a bad hand at all, I would say. We can do red and blue. You can do a Flareon GX. And they're mulliganing. So they're probably playing Vileplume Executor here. Yep, they are. And I think I saw Weak Guard Energy there. Can't be too sure, though. Ooh, we get to draw 2 cards. There's an Eevee. Nice. Cool. So, we'll... Pokecom? We'll get... an Eevee-GX, I guess? Sure. So the Wish. Take Cherish Ball. Great Catcher could be really big. We can knock out Vileplume that way. And we'll pass. The next turn, we can red and blue into Flareon-GX, knock this guy out with our first attack, or we maybe don't even do red and blue. But we probably should. Because then we can maybe go to Dedenne here, which I think I want to do. They are going to go for a Pokemon fan club here. Now, again, they do have Weak Guard Energy, which does kind of save them a little bit. Weak Guard Energy is kind of tough to deal with. But if we get the other Flareon, we can do 220 a turn, which is a lot of damage to do to this guy. And especially, we can use Glaceon too to shut off Vileplume's ability. So what can he do? He could Stun Spore me, which wouldn't do anything because of Escape Board. He does actually get the Weak Guard Energy right off the get-go. That's pretty shocking. So let's go red and blue and get rid of these. We'll get that Flareon GX into play. Get 2 energies on it. Stellar Wish. I guess we'll take Cherish Ball. Just get another Eevee. Is Dedenne in the deck? Dedenne is in the deck. I love to see it. Play another ball. We'll get that Dedenne-GX out of the deck. We'll attach the energy to the Flareon, I think. It does suck we have to lose a crystal here, but I want to attach the energy to Flareon and just kind of build this guy up. Okay, that is definitely a hand, alright. We didn't really need the evolution there, so it's not the biggest thing in the world. We'll just hit him for 60. We could do Heat Stage's effect, and we'll put 1 energy on Flareon. I don't want to go overkill with the energy attachments here. So we need to save energy for something else. We're not going to get knocked down anytime soon, though. Maybe we could try to fit Malon in this deck, because we do put the Tag Call. I don't know. Maybe we could take out 1 red and blue, play 1 Mallow and Lana. I wouldn't mind Mallow and Lana in here. Healing 270 HP Flareon does sound pretty good to me, but just you're tight on space. And they're going to go for Super Growth. Now, again, they do have their... They have Triple Hour and Coming Hurricane, and they do have that weak energy on, so we actually can't knock them out here. Which sucks. Alright, right now we're going to be digging for Flareon. There it is. I think I'm just going to hold the hand. And we're going to Bright Flame for 200 and... or 180. Never mind. But we are putting a lot of damage on this thing, and he has no Vileplumes in play. He could maybe go Gardenia, Great Potion. We'll have to see if he has any of those in his hand. But if not, this guy is going down. Plus, we have Great Catcher, so if he tries to, like, move this, it's not going to matter too much. I do want to get Jolteon into play, too, because we don't have an unlimited amount of energy. You gotta know that. We don't have a limited amount of energy. There's a Fan Club. Looks like he's going to go for Double Oddish. No, Double Shaman. He does play Shaman. He can heal 40 here. If he has a few more healing cards, he can definitely heal a lot of the damage we did to him. Yeah. As long as he still has 180 HP left, we knock him out. Does he have any Great Potions? Nope, just a Calming Hurricane for 150. And this guy still gets knocked out. And we'll just buy him. We should probably bench that regardless. We'll play this, draw 3. Another Eevee, guess we'll bench that, sure. Play an energy here. Escape Board the Dedenne. Well, Cynthia. And right now I'm just kind of looking for like more energy. Yeah, there we go. And we got a Great Catcher too, so nice thing about this, if he benches another Executor Rally, we can knock it out. So even with that weak energy, guys, we were still able to kind of just pound him there. It's really good that we had that Flareon in play, because you can really see how good that extra damage we're doing is. We could get stamped to 2 here, though, which is why I kind of burned a few things there. That's why I played the Escape Board, just in case we do get stamped to 2. Which could happen here. No, he just conceded, yeah. So he would have to get another weak energy if he wanted to really survive there. How many did he play? He had 4 in the deck, so he had quite a few. So I guess it wasn't out of the picture that he did find the weak energy there. Okay, well, let's get into another game with our Flareon deck here. That was a good matchup to hit, which is kind of nice. Let's see what we're up against next. Ooh, a fire deck. Alright, so this is where we possibly can shine with Glaceon. This is where the Glaceon is going to be pretty good. We don't win the coin flip, though, which I don't like, because they get an early Welder. But they're actually playing a Green Star deck, then, it looks like, because they're letting us go first. Okay, our starting hand is not that great. Ditto start is kind of annoying, but we have red and blue, we have Welder, we have a Pokémon to get an Eevee into play. So we're chilling. Okay. Let's go Pokémon for Eevee. We'll get the GX Eevee. I know we have red and blue, but I'm feeling okay about this. What we're looking at here. Okay. Not terrible. We can play another energy and we can pass. So we can draw an energy next turn. We can red and blue. I mean, I guess we can red and blue this guy, so maybe I should hold the energy. But we can actually then just, if he knocks me out, we can retreat the energy, Fire Crystal, red and blue. Still works out in the end. We mainly want to focus on getting Glaceon-GX into play, though, because obviously we are a water type. But Glaceon's a little tricky to use, because we don't really shut off too many cards. Let's see what he does here. He could knock me out, but no, he's actually just going to go for that Flare starter on the Charizard. So we are in desperate need of getting Vaporeon into play, because we need to be able to survive Flare Strike. That's one of the nice things about Vaporeon. It puts our boy out of Flare Strike range. Ooh, he donates us a Giant Hearth. I don't know if I want to keep the hand or attack. Do I want to attack him, or what do I want to do here? The problem is, too, he has so much healing for this card. That's also really frustrating and hard to deal with, is the amount of healing this guy has. Nope, don't want to play Heat Factory. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Get rid of the Fire Crystal. We'll keep the red and blue. We'll just draw 3 cards here. There's Glaceon. We'll put that into play. Still need that Unit Energy, though. We'll just pass. And then next turn we can go... we can go in with a... We'll go red and blue and do a Flareon. We'll just play passive for now. The problem is, though, my opponent might have the hand he needs to knock out Glaceon. If he has a greens here, he can knock me out, which I don't like. If he does knock out Glaceon, that'll be really bad. Okay, so he plays Welder. He could still get the switch and stuff, or he can just manually retreat. He's already building up for a 300 damage double blaze. That is so annoying. Yeah, he just hit everything he needed to knock me out. That is such a bra moment. He can save double blaze for Flareon too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a little stupid. Not gonna lie, this is a little stupid. Actually, this is really stupid. Just get rid of Escape Board Heat Factory. Yeah, you know, he just casually had everything he needed there, knocked me out. Yeah, cool. I love Flareon. I love Charizard. I love Welder so much. Very balanced deck. Alright, well, that's all she wrote, folks, but we'll see what we can do. We can hit him for 190. Hope he doesn't have the Welder double energy to knock me out. Which he probably does. How much energy in the discard? 80 damage. Okay, so we can still get a Flareon. We could actually GX knock him out Power Burner. Looks like he's just gonna get a switch here, though. Let's retreat this. Yeah. I don't know. I might make a video talking about why I don't like the format. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe I'll make a discussion post, but I don't know. I don't want to like go into. I don't want to make you guys think that I hate this game, because I don't. It's just the standard format right now is absolutely just trash. It's so bad. Like, I've already went over why I don't like it, but it's hard to make videos. It's hard to make good rogues work anymore. And there's just too much healing and too many big Pokemon. It's like, it's impossible to win games half the time. And plus you have ADP to deal with. So you have to deal with Keldeo, and you have to deal with a 3-prize attacker that can one-shot you and take 3 prizes per knockout. It's like, bruh. Like, you know, it's just, it's so garbage. And they go first, so they're going to get an early turn Welder here, it looks like. So we need to use Glaceon here. We'll see if we can get that. Okay, so they are playing, it looks like, Ability Zard, as opposed to Green Zard. There's the attachment. There's the Dedenne. Alright, we gotta hope they don't get a Welder here. Oh, they're playing Mew 3, and they have customs in the deck. Interesting. Yeah, Glaceon we definitely need to get into play ASAP. Maybe we should play 2 Glaceon instead of just 1. I'm starting to reconsider that, honestly. I would actually really like to have 2 Glaceons in this deck. Just because, like, they could still use Miraculous Duo, but I guess they're down at Psychic Energy now, which is kind of good. So I don't really know. Maybe we should just play 2 Glaceon instead of 1, though, in all honesty. Maybe that's the way to go. Alright, do they have a Welder 2 energies here? That'd be ridiculous. Maybe not. They have... We know 2 of their cards or something else. They're gonna get a Dedenne. Cool. Great Catcher targets. Let's see. What are they gonna do? Caitlin Cynthia. Alright. No Welder, but that will draw them 3 cards, which will most likely get them Welder. So Eevee's a goner here. Ooh, Lysander Labs. What an interesting stadium. Okay, so I can shut off our escape boards, which is kind of bad. Well, that is something I do not want to play down at all. So it looks like we have to give up our Giant Hearths here. But I am going to get a Jirachi. Actually, no, we'll just go to Dedenne. Screw it. Yeah, we're just gonna Dedenne change. Just give me a new hand. Not going to bother playing down the Giant Hearths. It's completely pointless. I'm just giving my opponent free energy. And, alright. We're going to have to retreat here, I think. Yeah, I just don't want to get knocked out by Brilliant Flare. We're going to retreat and hope he doesn't have a knockout. But we can get Glaceon next turn, which is nice. I can't play the escape board on the Dedenne, though, which is not nice. So there's a bit of a problem. We can't escape board retreat our Dedenne here, but it's fine. We do have Flareon-GX in our hand. We can maybe even attack with Flareon instead of using Vaporeon. The problem is, or Glaceon, sorry, but the problem is, they can very easily just go for a custom catcher knockout. Or they can also just Malolana, completely heal half the damage we do. It's like, bruh. You know what I mean? Malolana is also, by the way, another reason why I don't like the format right now. Yeah, they get a Weak Guard energy and a Giant Hearth. So they see the Glaceon play coming, which is kind of annoying. Maybe it is best to attack with Flareon here. I don't know. I don't know. Dedenne kind of bricked us into a bad hand. Maybe if Lysander Labs gets bumped, we can play the escape board. Because I would like to move Dedenne. But I didn't want to give them a Giant Hearth because they have a Welder in their hand. They can just Welder Giant Hearth, build up Brilliant Flare in one turn. And then they have control of the game with that attack. And there's nothing we can do about it. So that's why I didn't want to play down the Giant Hearth. I think it was just a bad idea to put that card into play. Alright, let's see here what they're going to do. The Guzma Hala means they might not attack me. They could GX me, but that would be really pointless. They are going to GX me, though. Okay. Okay, well, actually, no. They can't get energy into play. Yeah, rip. We don't have to worry about Miraculous Duo anymore, but that doesn't matter because they have another Charizard in play. They just double blaze me out of the game. Oh, my gosh. Haha. Alright. A bad top deck. Why am I not surprised? Put back Jolteon. I could retreat into a Jirachi, which, yeah, you know, I think I have to do at this point. We're gonna have to go into a little Stellar Wish here and maybe try to hit a good supporter. Hey, we actually did get a supporter. Not bad. And it's a Cynthia, which you'll love to see. And we gotta hope to maybe find a stadium. Obviously, the only one we have, though, is not available. Okay, so we got a Cherish Ball. That will get us Eevee. Or maybe I should have said that for Glaceon, but we can't attack Glaceon right now. What else am I doing? I think I'm just gonna pass. You can't do Cross Vision anymore. That's good. And you can't do Miraculous Duel either, which is also pretty good. And hey, we get our things back. And he also donated us some energy, which is good. We might have to attack with Flareon, unfortunately, because we just didn't really get many good things off of that. And he has the Welder in his hand, so he's just going to knock me out Brilliant Flare. And he's going to custom catcher Dedenne the following turn and knock it out. Can he do Brilliant Flare? He needs 3 fires. So he actually can't do that. And he weak guards the Mewtwo, which means it can't... Oh, he got a Welder. This guy's going to put 9 energy on this thing. Not going to matter too much because he doesn't have Cross Vision anymore, thankfully. He still can't do Brilliant Flare. Yo, is he going to big brain me out of the game? Okay, so he's down 2 customs, which is kind of good. Just sucks our hand is not very good. Jirachi might get knocked out. I don't know what he can do, though. He can't even do Flare Strike. I guess, no, he can Tag Purge me. He could also hit a Solgaleo here off Cherish Ball and get rid of that. Yeah, Jirachi's a goner, but... Ah, that kind of sucks. We did need Jirachi. Maybe I should have... Well, I couldn't retreat it. We did need Jirachi to stay alive because Stellar Wish can get us another good supporter here. He gets a low puff. He has played a lot of energy, though, which is not bad. Oh, he's going to custom. Brings in the Eevee. Does he even have a knockout? I don't think he does. He can't knock me out here, I don't think. There's nothing... He has no attacks available to him. Other than... Well, he can... Again, he can hit me for 120, and then we just fully heal all that damage. Let's see, what's he doing? I think he realized he can't do Crimson... Or whatever Charizard's attack is. He can hit me for 120, but then we heal all the damage off. I'm going to Tag Call first, because we can get to Caitlin Cynthia. Alright, what do we draw? Red and blue. Let's go discard bait. Okay, let's do this. Glaceon's in the deck. We have both units. That's what we're trying to get here. We'll get rid of both red and blues. I don't think we need them anymore. Worst case scenario, we'll just attack with... What is attack? We'll get rid of the red blues. Worst case scenario, we'll attack with Flareon. Yeah, we're gonna have to attack with Flareon. That's fine, though. I don't mind that. Cherish Ball, we can get another Eevee. Oh no, it's already prized all. Alright, well, should we get Glaceon? It's tempting. It's very tempting to get Glaceon here, not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe we should. But then, the problem is, though, if we don't find that Energy, it's pointless. But I'm gonna get it anyways. The problem is, though, we hit him for 190. He knocked me with Outrage. But then we can still retaliate with a knockout, though, if he does that. So maybe it's not the end of the world. I really wish I had another Eevee in play, though. I really wish we had more Eevees right now. The 270 HP doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. He could still come out of nowhere with, like, a Macargo knockout. Maybe we should just try to tank. You know what? I'm going to go for it. It might be risky. But that risk is going to pay off. Hopefully. The risk better pay off. We'll see. How much are we doing? 60? We're 20 short on knocking him out. So we have 270 HP. Again, we're very bulky. We have the same amount of HP as he has right now. So as long as he doesn't go like Macargo or Dragonite GX, we can live and maybe we can make something work. We'll see. I do want to try a Glaceon Bodybuilding Dumbbells deck and expand it with Bodybuilding Dumbbells, Glaceon with what's his face? With I'm trying to think of the card. With the Vaporeon, right, it was in my face all this time. Vaporeon, Bodybuilding Dumbbells, Glaceon, and Expanded would seem pretty nutty, in all honesty. A 300 HP Glaceon that shuts off, like, Lele and Zoroark seems pretty busted. And alright, we are going to get a knockout here, which is amazing. Can we draw an Eevee? We do! Oh my gosh, the game is coming back into our favor. We'll see what we can get here. Pokecom. I was hoping for another Welder. Ground attach. Oh, he concedes. Okay, we win the game. That's pretty sick. Flareon beating my opponent's Mew 3 deck, which is a matchup that I think you can beat. thanks to Glaceon, and even Flareon just being able to be very tanky is really good too. I think it's a good matchup for you all around, and we'll buy a pack, I guess, from the shop and round out the video there. But yeah, that's going to be the Flareon deck, guys. Took me a while to make this video without, you know, having to play against decks that just made the game not very fun. But once again, guys, Standard not fun right now, so I'm going to try to do some Expanded, but I still want to upload Standard for you guys, but again, Standard is just brutal right now. We got a Stoutland. I'm actually planning on making something with this guy eventually. It's a pretty, not a good card, but, like, it's not bad. It could be kind of cool if you play it with, like, Will and Crushing Hammer and stuff like that. It's definitely an interesting card. But that'll wrap the day's video, guys, on the Flareon deck here. It's pretty fun. If I were to make any last-minute changes, I probably want to play maybe more Dedenne. I definitely want to maybe try to run more Glaceon on the deck. Maybe just take out a Fire Energy and play 3 Unit Energies, because there were times where we needed the Unit Energy to attack. Outside of that, this deck is pretty cool. Definitely give it a try. And that'll wrap the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 7,000 subscribers. And as always, guys, make sure to check out our sponsor, Card TCG, down below too. Use code LDF at the checkout if you get anything from there. It would be greatly appreciated. Helps the channel out quite a bit. Also, follow me on Twitter down below too. We're getting close to 200 followers. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.